Good morning, my wonderful students. How are you doing? Hope you are keeping safe. Today, we'll be talking about double entry system. And at the end of the lesson, the double entry bookkeeping. That's the topic of today's teaching. And at the end of the lesson, the student should be able to define the double entry system. You should be able to tell the meaning of the double entry bookkeeping. Not only that, they should be able to analyze the transactions using double entry. When you are analyzing the transactions, you'll be able to tell which account is to be debited and which account is to be credited. Then you post from journal to ledger and classify types of accounts. The meaning of double entry system. Before we go into it, I've always told you that in business studies, two people are always involved in every business transaction. And the people involved includes the buyer and the seller, or the supplier and the receiver. As well, it can be the giver and the receiver. So we'll be able to drive home the point of double entry bookkeeping. There is this principle in double entry bookkeeping that states that to every double entry, to every debit entry, there must be a corresponding credit entry. Whoever is giving out, somebody is receiving. And when somebody receives, another person is giving out. So it usually involves two people having an account to be recorded. There are some basic rules in double entry bookkeeping. The first rule is credit the giver. The giver is the one either giving out money or giving out goods in exchange of money. And the next, another rule is debit the receiver. As you are crediting the giver, you are debiting the receiver. And the giver operates the giving account, while the receiver, who is to be debited, is operating the receiving an account. Don't forget that in double entry bookkeeping, the account is usually divided into two halves. You can open the account of double entry like in form of T, capital letter T, bold capital letter T, and this capital letter T, the first side is called the debit side, while the second side is called the credit side. The first side, which is the debit side, is on the left hand side, while the second side, which is the credit side, is on the left hand side with the drawing of capital letter T. Then, example of double entry. You debit whatever that is coming in, whatever that is received, you debit it, and whatever that is going out, you do what? You credit it. That's why they said in is for debit, out is for credit. Are you with me? Hope you are getting what I'm trying to explain concerning the double entry bookkeeping. The next one that we're going to look at is how to treat assets and liabilities. In business studies, there is what is called assets. Assets are the property that the company owns, the property that belongs to the company. They are assets. It can be owner, the company can be the owner or an individual. But based on the company that we are talking about, it is the properties that is owned by the company or an individual. And these assets can be divided into fixed assets or fixed assets and current assets. Example of assets includes building, motor vehicle, motor van, houses, and so on and so forth. And the fixed assets, they are the immovable properties that are fixed. You can keep them for over a year. You know, some of them you can keep them for over a year. Some of them, they are not movable at all. Example of it includes the building, the machine, equipment. We have land as assets. We have furniture and fittings as assets. You can look around in your organization and you will see that where you are occupying, it belongs to the company. It is the asset of the company. When you see that the vehicles that the company uses as an official car, it is the asset of the company. You can see the tables and chairs and all stuff. It's as well the assets of the company. That is the furniture, the fittings and everything. They are all assets of the companies. Then the second type of assets that we are talking about is current assets. Current assets cannot stay for too long. It is what belongs to you, quite all right, but you use it almost immediately. Example of it is cash. If you're having money with you, you can spend the money at any point in time. It is your asset, quite all right, but can spend it, it doesn't stay long. And debtors is another example of current assets. Let's look at another subtopic, which is liability. Liability is the money the company is owing the outsiders. You know, a company cannot, some have liquid. The liquid in business studies is money to operate the company. But some would tend to borrow money. And at times, you just look at it that, okay, when you need to buy some things on credit, it is the liability of such organization. That is liability, the amount of money the company owes the either. Another one that we're going to look at is capital. Capital is the amount of money you use in starting your business. When you want to start business, the first money that you spend in the business on the business is called capital. Expenses is the next one that we are going to look at. Expenses. Expenses can be likened to the operational cost. That is what you use in running the business to ensure that there is smooth operation in the organization. Take for an instance, you as a business owner, you cannot be everywhere. You have to do your work you have to do your work and dedicate the others to those that will handle them. Those that you contracted to handle them, you pay them money at the end of the work done. Not only that, there are some facilities that you must put down to ensure smooth running of the organization, such as electricity. There must be lights. To operate all the gadgets, there must be lights. Even if there is no light, you must provide for generator. You must provide for diesel, and so on and so forth. So all these things, you look at it at times and you just look at it that they are called operational costs and they are referred to as expenses. is what the business must pay for. At the end of the day, you want to look at what are the examples of these expenses. Number one, wages, that is the salary at the end of the month. Number two, insurance, in case of any risk to the organization. You pay for insurance, you pay premium for insurance, electricity bill, you pay for water bill, you pay for motor expenses bill, the petrol that you're going to buy into the motor vehicle, the maintenance you do to ensure that wear and tears are being settled, and general expenses, and so on and so forth. So the next one we're going to look at is the classification of accounts. Accounts can be classified into personal accounts. Number one, from the word personal. Personal accounts is meant for individuals. From the word personal, you're talking about yourself as an individual in an organization, such as debtor, supplier, like your name, my name, and so other names. In that light, we are going to look at debtors. What does debtor mean? Debtors are the people owing the business. Whenever the business sold out goods on credit, debtors are the people owing the business. And debtors, you don't pay immediately. They pay at the later date. And after the debtors, the next one is creditors. Creditors are the people the company is owing money. And that is the classification of accounts under personal accounts. Don't forget, I told you that personal accounts, they are accounts meant for individuals. It's meant for individual, firm, or organization. And the next type of account is ledger. Ledger is the principal book of accounts where all the summary of the transaction is being recorded. When there are accounts to be debited, the accounts that you debit in the cash book will be credited in the ledger. The account that you debited the account that you debited in the cash book will be credited in the ledger, and the account that you credited in the cash book is going to be debited in the ledger. So you have your ledger account as a summary of all the transactions. And don't forget that the principle of double entry, it cannot work without ledger, because as you are debiting it in the main book, it is the ledger that you will use to make it as a debit entry. When you open cash book, you have to come and open the assets account, the expenses account, debtors account, the creditors account, to make it to make it balanced. Then the next one is impersonal accounts. Impersonal accounts. Impersonal accounts, they are the accounts that includes expenditure, income, and so on and so forth. And it can be divided into two. The first one is real accounts. The real accounts can be linked to assets accounts like land, building, plant and machinery. And the second one is the nominal accounts. And this one deals with the expenses incurred, income received, losses, and so on and so forth. We have come to the end of today's lesson, but in summary, I just want to remind you that the topic we treated is double entry bookkeeping. And we said that double entry it involves two people. When one is giving out, the other is receiving. And when one is receiving, that means there is somebody that is giving out. And there is a particular principle that states that for every debit entry, there must be a corresponding credit entry. Then the next ones are the basic rules, which includes that you credit the giver, you debit the receiver, and there is the recording of double entry is divided into two halves, which is debit and credit, in form of a letter T. And the debit can be likened to in, while the credit can be likened to out. In is receiving, out is giving out. And the subtopic, some terms that we treated include assets. Assets are the properties owned by the company. Then assets can be divided into two. It can be divided into fixed assets and current assets. And the fixed assets, they can be kept for more than 1 year. Some of them are not movable, some of them are movable, but you can use them for a longer period of time, such as land, building, furniture, and so on and so forth. And the current assets, they are the ones that they belong to you, but you have to spend, you can spend them almost immediately. Then the next one is liability. The liability is the money the company hold, the outsider, the capital is the money you use to start a business. The expenses are the operational expenses that you use to run your business. And you can classify your account into personal accounts, you can classify it into impersonal accounts and into ledger. And the assignments that you are given includes explain the double entry principle, take the basic rule of double entry, and write short notes on assets, liability, expenses, and ledger. We have come to the end of it. Stay blessed and have a great day. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. So we'll meet in the next class.